that was fun.
Boom. All right.
It was
So like
actually
I said,
really,
you can
really
coming up on the river. Right
here's the
here, bridge
Appomattox
crossing
too.
the river.
You see it had been raining for a few days before we went, so it's really
You can tell how
real
murky the water is too. You can also tell how high it is because of the carrying a lot of. If you look over here, a lot of mud down river. It's actually a part of the trail. I look down, but yeah, it's really murky right here. To the left, you can tell it's pretty high through because those trees
where the
rivers
rivers actually
like they
flooding
out
right
of the
now,
water.
part of
They
the
don't
trail actually
usually
wraps around down there.
you shoot out of the water because the water.
walk
really
beneath the bridge and everything.
But you can tell how murky it is, and like a lot of the trees look like they're protruding from the river. But when
it
the
was
river
flowing
is
with some,
at regular tide, it's not that it's not that high. Those trees don't protrude from the river at all.
You can see like it's moved logs down river, and
You can tell how murky it
pile
is.
up
You
at
can
the
tell how
bridge
much
right
they
This is
kind of
on the
has
other
how
side.
much
You can
steam
see
the river has behind it.
still, like I said, how murky it is. And
It's
how
been
high it
taking
is, actually.
like logs down river and that backed up at the bases of the,
what's up,
the
y'all?
things.
So
I'm
I'm
trying
holding
something
bridge.
new on this one. I'm actually
But it was
doing
overall
overall
it was a
voiceover.
beautiful day.
See how this works. We had actually came across these, and I was reading the Latin names, but what we actually found out there was the classifications of all of these plants and flowers and things along the trail, and so you had the Latin name, and then you had the English name, which I thought was pretty cool. That is cool. Yeah, so that place back there was actually a old settlement. Like I guess it was settled back in the late 1800s, and I thought that was pretty cool. Just to you live right off of the trail. Like imagine the headache of having that train come by every day. And these were some people that were riding horseback. I thought was pretty cool too, because it was initially like the state trail is made for walking traffic, non-motorized traffic, and horse traffic. And I've been to the trail several times, and I've never actually seen anybody riding horseback on it, so I thought that was pretty cool. So here at this point, we're coming up on the bridge. If you don't know, the bridge was constructed in like the 1850s by I want to say it was the Southside Railroad company that built it. And these are some of the trestles or trellises, however you say it, that hold up the bridge at this point. Now, the bridge now is not the same bridge that was there before, of course. It was the original bridge was actually to the right of this bridge now, and you'll see in a few clips the stone, almost like monoliths, if you will, that held the original bridge. And here they are. You can see those. So at its highest, I'm guessing when it crosses the river, the bridge is 215 feet, I believe, at its highest, and like 60 at the lowest point, 60 feet high. It was built to cross the Appomattox River that flows through here. The bridge actually played a pivotal point in the Civil War. So the original bridge had the train crossing, and then right beside it a walking path. And underneath there was actually another part of the bridge that was for wagon crossing underneath where the train crossed, which I thought was pretty cool. can see here we are crossing the mighty Appomattox River. It had rained a ton. It had rained a ton before we came up here in the last few weeks or so. And you can see like a lot of the trees in there still, you can see them coming out of the water. And usually, I mean, you can see the ones piled up by the bridge too. Usually they would be actually exposed, and you'd be actually, able to see those. And that's how it looks, so murky. Because if it's a trail that goes down beside the bridge, down bottom, right beside the river, and you can see the water is actually pretty clear. But from all the rain and it flowing, it's tracked a lot of mud up beside the, up into the river.
That's with me for sure.
Hey.
That's a range. Scariest thing ever.
And this was actually pretty cool here, because I later learned that you're not supposed to ride a horseback across the bridge. I mean, and that should be common sense because the rail's only so high, and if the horse bucks or stops abruptly, it can throw you right over the side. But they're riding, I'm not. But like I said, I learned later, you'll see it in a second, that you're actually supposed to dismount horses before you ride across the bridge. So.
Well, else you wouldn't have mentioned it.
And the kid and all of us, we just all want to jump puddles, right? So there he is, the victorious Captain Cook jumping mud puddles. So at this point, we're actually we had turned around maybe like 3/4 of the way over the bridge, came back, and this is some old equipment. They used to, keep up the track and the trail. Well, the track way long before the trail came along. Pull behind tractor, blades, and I forget exactly what this was, but just old equipment they left out here, beside the trail. And we're coming back we're about 1/10 of a mile from the car, from where we started in the first place, actually. And these boards here are posted like periodically throughout the trail, and they kind of give like a difficulty rating, as you'll see down here: easy, moderate, difficult. But all the High Bridge Trail, for the most part, I do believe is easy.
So
That's good. And they all look the same, no matter where you are on the trail. Tell you where you are on the trail and how far it is to the next place, and I thought that was pretty cool.
And at this point, we're on, anybody from Farmville, Virginia will know River Road. It's right across the Cumberland line. And, we're crossing the Appomattox once again, going back into Farmville, going back into Prince Edward County. And you'll see like a few buildings, like up here to the right is Green Front Furniture. It's been there for a long time. It's been in the news a couple times too for some other things. Up here on your left is like a outdoor exploration, I guess you would call it, like shop. They offer like bikes and stuff like that thing, for the trail. Different things like that. Any outdoor activities it is, in the communities, they offer bikes and stuff for that. Greenfront actually is a high-end furniture company. So, like I said, the courthouse up here to your left. There's two churches, one on your right, one on your left. They are pretty historic. They've been in Farmville for a while, for a long time. There's actually some videos on YouTube, if you watch them, of the civil rights movement and people protesting and sitting in the streets, down on the same streets we just passed by. And here we are coming from McDonald's. It says, "Welcome to historic Farmville." And we will go, actually, the movie theater. There used to be a movie theater right there to your right. My mom actually remembers going to that movie theater. It's been torn down for a long time. Here we are riding through Longwood campus. There's a pretty historic church right down on your right, and a lot of the newer Longwood buildings right here to your left. They built this place up a lot. But anyway, we're gonna go down to the Farmville Public Library right here to your left. That building to your right now. It's like it's a little park over here, and this is actually on the other side of those trees. Another extension of the trail. These ducks right here, they were too funny. I think they thought we were following them. We were just trying to actually get around them. Like I said, it's been a lot of rain. They're up here drinking the rainwater and stuff like that. We were just trying to get around them. So we finally did and sat and made a little picnic out of our McDonald's that we had.
In the vlog. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of this one. We made it down here to the park by the library in Farmville, and actually on the other side of those trees over there is another extension of the trail, and this is Wilkes Lake. So we done walking for today. It was fun. It's gonna be the end of this one, so see y'all in the next one.